Carla Esparza, she's on a 6-fight win streak right now. I believe it's a 6-fight win streak. No, actually, she's on a 5-fight win streak right now in a very tough division. She lost to no, she was able to beat the champ. She beat Rose Namajunas. She was able to beat Michelle Waterson. She was able to dominate Yan Xiaonan. So, I mean, looking at her last performances, very dominant performance against Yan Xiaonan. Yan Xiaonan was not able to do anything in that fight. She just wrestled the shit out of her and took her down and ground and pounded and submitted and finished her with the that position, the crucifix position. She finished her in the crucifix position and won the fight, took her down every round, and came close to submitting her at times. Just dominated the fight, ground and pounded, and just really beat on her and left it all out in the octagon. She was able to beat Michelle Waterson as well. She was able to beat Marina Rodriguez as well. So, those are tough fighters. Those are not easy fights. So, I think she's earned a title shot. She wants her title shot. She just came out with a statement on Instagram saying that I've worked many years to fight my way back to the title shot. I have faith good things will come, and in the meantime, I will use this time to strength build and skill build. May the best woman win. I got next. She is calling for a title shot right now, so she's saying she wants the next fight. Now, who is fighting next? Rose Namajunas is going to be defending her title against Weili Zhang, so I believe she wants to fight the winner of that fight. The UFC has already confirmed that that fight is going to be taking place on the same card as Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington. I believe that's UFC 268. I could be wrong. Is it UFC 268? It's in November for sure. That's a good fight. Colby Covington, that's a great card. I think Esparza deserved the title shot over Weili Zhang. Because Weili Zhang, she did lose her fight to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, in my opinion. But yeah, Esparza deserved the title shot over Weili Zhang. She's done more in the division. She's had a longer win streak. But I can see the case for Weili Zhang getting an immediate title rematch because she was the champion. She defended her belt, so give her a title shot. But Carla Esparza is definitely deserves to fight the winner of that fight because she has a 5-fight win streak right now. She's beating some tough girls. It's not just easy fights. She's beating tough girls. She's not winning easy fights. Yan Xiaonan is a very tough opponent. Top opponent, very gritty, very tough. Doesn't really have the greatest ground game. I mean, I think maybe I'm underestimating Yan Xiaonan's ground game because Carla Esparza's ground game. She was able to make her look so weak and bad in that position. So Esparza is a one-of-a-kind fighter. She got dominated by Tatiana Suarez, but Tatiana Suarez is a All-American Division I wrestler. So Esparza Esparza, if she gets taken down, she loses her will. Wrestlers don't do well when they're on their back because they're not used to being on their back. So every time they go on their back, they panic. They're not used to that. So it's like, okay, what do I do now? They're like a fish out of water. You've never seen Kamaru Usman on his back. So if he was on his back, I think he would start to panic and make mistakes. So maybe Colby Covington can work the wrestling a little bit more in that rematch. That's probably a good game plan to use. But yeah, Esparza, she's calling for a title shot. She deserves the title shot. It's undeniable. It's undeniable because the 5-fight win streak is undeniable. But then again, you have guys like Leon Edwards that is on a 9-fight win streak and still doesn't get a title shot. You have guys like who else? You have guys like Derek Brunson. 5-fight win streak. He's not getting a title shot. Robert Whittaker is getting the title shot, deservedly so, because he has a 3-fight win streak against tougher opponents, but he's not guaranteed the winner. Now, obviously, the landscape of each division is different. The female divisions and the men divisions are different because the women's divisions are actually, the division that Esparza is in a strawweight, I think it's a pretty, you know, in-depth division. It's a very, stacked division. Middleweight, it's pretty stacked too. So, I don't, yeah, but Derek Brunson's level of competition and Esparza's level of competition, if you look at it on a linear level and you look at it to scale, Esparza has better competition than Derek Brunson in their respective divisions because Esparza, she's fighting people that are in the top five. So the case for Derek Brunson's title shot and the case for Esparza's title shots are completely different. The only thing tying them together is the five-fight win streak. Who else in Carla Esparza's division deserves a title shot other than her? I mean, you could make a case for Marina Rodriguez, but she lost to Esparza in a split decision. So Esparza jumps the line there. She beat her, so she deserves a title shot over her. Um, you know, who do I think beats? Who do I think wins the fight with Rose Namajunas and Weili Zhang? I think Rose beats her again. She may have her number. Rose is a bad matchup for Weili Zhang because the ground game of Rose is excellent. Her striking is excellent. Weili Zhang, if she tries to wrestle, I think she has a chance in this fight against Rose. That's probably her only chance. How does Esparza match up against Rose? Well, she's already beat her before in the past, so that's definitely an advantage. But Rose has evolved since then, just like Esparza has evolved since then. So there's gonna be different versions of these two ladies that are gonna be fighting in the octagon. I think Rose is definitely gonna fight her again. It's kind of like destiny. And even though Esparza has that win over Rose, it's still not guaranteed that she's gonna win the rematch, even though she does have that advantage. That confidence booster. You got that little win in your pocket. So you have the confidence going into the fight that that you're capable of winning this fight because you've beaten her in the past. Just like Rose got better, Carla got better too. So it's not the same version of either fighter. It's gonna be interesting. That's why the fights happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's why these fighters have to fight for us to know who's gonna win the fight. But yeah, that's what I think about the fight. I'm very intrigued. I think Esparza, they're doing her a disservice. She deserved the title shot quite a while ago. I think she deserved it over Weili Zhang. Devil's advocate would tell me to say, "Oh no, Weili Zhang was able to defend her title, so she deserved a rematch." I mean, it's okay. Like I have a hard time, you know, believing that champions should get an immediate rematch after they lose a fight. It depends on how dominant that champion was, and it depends on in the fashion that they lost the fight. Weili Zhang got knocked out unconscious, so she got knocked the fuck out. So maybe she needs to sit out for a while and heal from the brain trauma. If you get knocked out and stopped, then I don't think you deserve an immediate rematch. I think you deserve an immediate rematch if the fight was close and competitive, like the fight with Figueroa and Brandon Moreno. The second fight was not competitive, but the first fight was competitive. That's why the second fight happened. It was based on the competitiveness. But the third fight is not going to happen because the second fight was not competitive. And we don't want to see this guy keep fighting the same person. But, with in Esparza's case, there's been many years that have elapsed since that win. And Rose has been a dominant champion. So this fight is intriguing for that very reason. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.